Guitar buddies, happy Fall Friday. That was their cover of Victoria. On one guitar I'm starting with, I'm going down the G major pentatonic scale, G, E, D, B, A, G. I'm starting on 5 on the D string, then 7 to 5 on the A string, then 7, 5, 3 on the E string. Repeating, second time just coming in a little before the beat, but the same thing. And then the other guitar over that was playing, got a slightly crunchier sound. I'll just leave it on the cleaner sound for this, but I'm playing okay, so it's a little hard to hear exactly. That's very distinctive, but the first bit, okay, it's something like I'm playing open G and just keeping my fingers on 3 and 3 on the B and E strings. So I've got G, D, G. So I'm going to play that and then just add my second finger on 2 on the D string. Just got to play it as a chord. Then, so I'm basically playing G, E, G, A, 2, sorry, open 2 on G and D, open 2 on G. But it's kind of, then keeping those 2 fingers there, putting my second finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, A string's muted. So you get basically a G5 chord, because there's no 3rd here, so it's just G, D, G, D, G. Root 5th, root 5th, root. Okay, so okay, so that's the intro, and then on the sort of cleaner guitar, I'm just playing the chords. Da, da, da. So the first chord I'm going from that G, okay, and playing. So we've got we landed on G note on that guitar, and I'm just playing D to G, D, and then C to G. Da, 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 down D to G, da, 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 C and G, da, 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 D, back to G. So that's the verse on the first time. The second time it's basically the same, but you just add an extra little repeat. So you're going to do da 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 da, and here da 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 da, and again da 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 da. Just got that D to G twice on the second and third verses. Okay, that's the only difference. The C, really easy to follow along. Just 3 chords there in the verses. And the other guitar is playing, so I'm just playing, kind of following the melody, A, B, D, 2, 4, 3, on the G and B strings, A, B, D, then B, A, G. So that's 4, 2, open on the G string. Then as we've got the C, I'm playing D, E, G, 3, 5, 3 on the B and E strings. Then C, E, D, 5, 5, 3 on G and B. Then back to repeat, back to the same one, back to that. Okay, so just combinations of and. So again, the second and third time you do an extra. Okay, and so that's the verses, all right, and then the choruses. The chords I'm playing are the G, D, and then doing a little, adding a suspended second. So I'm playing D, putting an open E there, back to D, E minor, and a B minor. Again, adding a second note there, a C sharp. So I'm just playing the B minor chord and then taking my second finger off to get the second fret of the B string, a C sharp, D, G. So that's the chorus. So we go between. Victoria. Okay, and on the other guitar I'm just playing. So I'm playing the root note there on 3 on the E string, and then so that's a G there, a G, A, B, D, 3 open 2 on A to open D, and open E, then E, F sharp, G, B, open 2, 3, 2, then D on 5, D, B, A, G, da, da, we are 5, 7, 5, 3 on A and G. Okay, so that's your verse and choruses. Again, you've also got a repeat of the intro as well a little later on. And there's also a section where we're going into one guitar playing octaves. So I'm just playing an E octave on 7 and 9. On the A and G strings, down to a D octave on 5 and 7, to F sharp on 9 and 11, and then back down to the E where we started, playing that twice. And the other guitar I'm playing an E minor on 12, 12 and 12, top 3 strings, the D on 11, 10, 10, then a different inversion of D on 14, 15, 14, and then moving that shape down 2 frets for C on 12, 13, 12. And then we're back into the intro with a slight variation. So we've got so instead of going down to a G there, we go to a D on 5 on the A string. Okay, I'm just playing a G chord on the other guitar, and then a D. Then a B. So instead of going to a D note, okay, now I'm going to a B on 7, and the other guitar. Played a B minor there, then so we've got that B minor, then ba, ba, da, da, da. So just finishing with that kind of melody at the end. So from a B minor and the B note, play D, D, B, A, G, just like we did before. 5, 5, 7, 3, 5, 5, 7, 5, 3. The A and G strings, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. D to G on the rhythm guitar, and that takes you to the end. Okay, so next we'll take a look at the bass. On the intro, I'm coming down the G major pentatonic scale. I'm playing G on 12 on the G string, E on 14 on the D string, to D on 12. B on 14 on the A string, A on 12, down to G on 10. And just coming in the second time a little before the beat. Okay, then we're into the verse. So simply when we're going to a D chord, I'm going A, B, D. So leading into it with A on 5 on the E string, sorry, B on 7, and 5 on the A string, and And down to the G, it's going B, A, G, 7, 5, 3. So, then going to the C chord, G, A, C, 3, 5, 3, and back down. So 3, 5, 3 in reverse. Then back to the D chord. So A, B, D again. Back to the G, just the same. To the C. Then back to the D. Back to the G. Okay, and there's just in the second and third verses, you just can see on the playthrough, there's just a little extra repeat. Where it does that twice. Okay, but it's all the same patterns. It's just slightly longer the second and third times, but that's easy enough to follow. And then the chorus, I'm playing. So Victor, I'm playing a G an octave higher here on 5 on the D string, and B, A, B, D, 5, 7, 5. So D and then B, D, E, go to this E minor chord. So 7 on E, 5, then to the E, and then so we've got E, then play the G, and an open A. So 7, 7, 7, 5 on D, open A. So that A leads you to that B. Okay. So as you go Victoria. So back to that. So going back to that kind of verse section. So D, 5, 7, 5. Okay, and so they just repeat, and then you've got repeat of. Okay, and then you've got this bridge section later on where that's so playing E. So you've got. Okay, so we're playing E to D, then D again to C. So just 7, 5, 3, repeating. Okay, and then Victoria going to the chorus played over. So what we do this time, instead of going to that G as the last note on 10, we play, that's the same, but then go to a D. 12 of the D string then. So then you repeat it, but then go to a B. Okay, so you're changing that last note each time. So 14 on the A string, then you're just going D, D, B, A, G. So 12, 14, 12, 10 to finish the song. And great tune. And as always, happy Fall Friday, buddies.